Welcome to the Total Recovery Experience membership video series. This is video 2 in our series of videos. Today's video will be covering personalization of your membership. And within the personalization, once you log in, you'll be at your dashboard. And you'll see over here on the left, you've got an edit your profile link that we'll just go ahead and click on that. And within that, you can see the My Profile. So now you are in your profile section here. Now, if you have a nickname or a name you'd like to have displayed for other members to see, this is where you would actually generate the display name that all members would see you as. So we'll just leave this display name as it is. Another nice little thing to do is, for whatever reason, pictures, videos are very popular on websites. So I encourage you to pick a picture, whether it's a picture of you, a fun picture, or a picture that maybe actually would be a good description of your personality, like an outdoor scene or an ocean view, or someone skydiving, just all kinds of different things. So to add a picture, you would go to choose file, and it will take you to your computer. Of course, your picture has to be on your computer in order to successfully load a photo or a picture. And in this case, I've got a picture. It's a logo here that I've chosen. Once you select that, you now see the file name here. So let's just continue to scroll down, and let's just go ahead and save that. I'll just show you what that looks like. So once you save that, now you see we have a picture here. And this will show up throughout the site when people go to look and see your membership. This photo will also show up as well. So let's go back to your edit your profile. Now you see your picture here, and you can remove that and change it to your liking. The email is the email that you actually registered for when you signed up for the membership. So you can actually change this email, and then when you register re-sign in, you would have to sign in with the new email. So just keep that in mind. Name, this is for your own preference. You can leave this blank. Location, to your level of comfort, include information here. This is a membership site, so only members have access to this. So it is private to that extent. We at addictionbuster.org will not give out any private information about our members. So if you do choose to include information, again, this is only shared within the membership site. Time zone, this could be important just based on if you're having conversations with members. Timestamps would indicate appropriate time. So I would just encourage you to pick your time zone, and that way everything's accurate as far as the timestamps for emails that may be coming to you from other members or posts, and we'll get into those later. Website, if you have a website that you like to promote, we encourage members to get to know one another, and this is one way you can do that. As an example, we can just show you what it looks like. So I'm going to put a website in here, and then a bio. This is a good place to kind of, introduce yourself to members. So let's scroll down and just save changes, just to see what that looks like. So now you see your dashboard here, and here's the bio information. Again, this will show up when other members click on you. For example, if you're in a group area and you're commenting on a topic or subject, your link to your profile will be there, and this information will show up. And we'll go through this as some examples later on. And then here's the website. So literally, there's a link that you could actually just click on. Let's just do that real quick. So as an example, so it takes you right to our Addiction Buster website, which is also part of the Total Recovery Experience. So going back to your dashboard, let's go back to edit your profile. So we've kind of come down, we've put a bio in, and then the Facebook profile, you can actually, this is kind of nice, because if you have, social networking is huge. So if you've got some social networks set up, you can plug these in, and let's just go down here and save the changes. Show you what that looks like now. You've got your photo, you've got your bio, you've got your website that you like, that you're wanting people to know about, and then here's your links to your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your LinkedIn profile. So again, this is the advantages of all this, putting all this information in, is that if you have all these things and this is how you communicate, then we're providing that tool as well. So people that really want to get to know you and connect with you have that opportunity, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel and share who you are. You've already established profiles in these social networks that you can have people go straight to and get to know you better. Let's go back to edit your profile. So we've done the social networks, we've added those, and then we're into the email subscription settings. People can actually have private messaging between one another. Members can do that. If you would rather not get private messages, then you would want to click on I do not want private messages. This is an online support center, as well as a place for you to come and utilize the evaluations and tools for addictions and addictive behaviors. So in no way do we force you to communicate with other members, but we encourage that support and encouragement. And you can start out by leaving this unchecked, and if you find that you're getting a lot of private messages that you just it's not something you want to participate in, you can always come back and then check this box at a later time. The others, email subscription settings. You can check the box to receive emails about new comments. You can also receive emails when someone posts a topic in the forum that you are following, which again we'll get to that in a minute. And then you can receive emails about new private messages. Obviously, if you checked I do not want to receive private messages, then that will override this last one. And then if you when you first registered, you got an email with a password, and if you want to generate a password that you're familiar with, that you use for all your accounts, this is where you would generate. You would type in your new password and then confirm that, and hit save changes, and it'll actually log you out, and then you have to log back in with that new password. So I'm going to skip that, but I'm going to go ahead and save changes. So now we've got our dashboard, our profile is pretty well set. So you see this messages section here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. So for right now, I've got some messages here that other members have been talking between each other. And let me go back to the dashboard and go to another member here. Let's go to David here, and he's actually got a message in his inbox. So this is the nice thing about couple things. If you don't subscribe to the emails, you will still get messages here on the membership site, and then you can actually just go and click on your messages link, and then you can go in here and click on the message, and reply to that. So this was a back and forth conversation. As you can see, that I had sent John a message about his meeting, and John had responded, the meeting was great. So this is a back and forth private conversation between myself and John. Let me go back to the profile here, the dashboard. And now you see messages, there's no number here, so I've read that message, so this will update based on new messages. If you see a number to the right of this, then you've got a new message waiting to be read. Another really nice feature here is this: as you know, the membership grows and you start to notice certain members maybe are piquing your interest, and you want to maybe get to know those members, connect with those members, you can actually go in and do a search, and I'll show you some nice ways to connect with other members. So here's typed in a search for users and named Jimmy, and this is my results for Jimmy. Jimmy is again, see, Jimmy's got a picture. This is Jimmy's photo. He's got his little bio here. Looks like he's not filled out anything else about his no LinkedIn, no social networking on his profile. But if I want to follow Jimmy, I can just click the follow button. Or if I want to send Jimmy a message, I can send Jimmy a message by just clicking the message me button. And we can wait till we get the message button. There we go. I can say, hi Jimmy, what do you think this new membership site? So as you can see down here, Jimmy's had some conversations going on with other members. So it's kind of an interesting way of just, again, kind of getting to know people. And you can send. So now I've sent Jimmy a message. Now I'm not following Jimmy, so you know, if you want to connect with and follow Jimmy, then you would click this follow button. Now look at this, we can even block a member. If you don't want this member to be contacting you, you can actually block them. So it's a nice feature. There's a lot of power in this membership at your fingertips. So this status up here, the green box, tells you your message has been sent. So now you know. So that's Jimmy. And as you see Jimmy here, this is interesting because it gives the status of Jimmy as far as on the left here. So right now no one is following Jimmy. Jimmy is following John, which is a previous profile, and Jimmy is following a single group here. I'll just click on, so it looks like he's following the prescription drugs and downers group. So let's go back to my dashboard. As you can see, I'm still logged in under David, but I'm looking at Jimmy's profile here and kind of what's going on with Jimmy. So you can kind of get a sense of what the members, each member, what their activity level is, what they're involved in. Let's go back to my dashboard. So I've edited my profile, make it more personal, so people, when they see my profile, they get a better sense of who I am. And which means I got to go back to my other, because I'm Yeah, there we go. So my apologies, it's a little confusing. So I'm back at my profile that we originally updated. It reflects bio and my website, my social networking links, and so let's take a look at let's do this search for users again. So here's when you do a search for user. So I found this. Okay, there's two Davids here, and I can follow them, message David. But on the left is information that's relevant to you. So you want to know what status, who you're following, what groups you're following, who's following you, so on and so forth. So here's, for example, I have John myself has 4 people following me, and you can just put your mouse over the top of the picture, and that'll tell you who the user is. And so if you look at these 4 followers and members, you can see, you can actually you can click on that, and then this again takes you to that user's activity, their profile. You can, if you're already following them, it'll show this instead of follow will be unfollow. I'll just click this to show you what that would look like. So right now I am following Jimmy Underdog. Going back to now on the left here again, now we see everything you see on the screen is Jimmy's profile information. So again, Jimmy's being followed by John. Jimmy is following John. Jimmy is involved or following the prescription drugs downers group. Let's go back to my dashboard. So again, let's go into users. Let's just do this again. So now Jimmy, on the right, this is now you can see that I am following Jimmy, so I can unfollow Jimmy. On the left here is my John's membership profile information. So I am following 4 individuals, and there's Jimmy. I just added him, so I'm now following Jimmy. Actually, no, Jimmy is following me, and I am following Jimmy down here, so I'm following 2 members. I'm actually involved in following 4 groups: eating addiction, pornography, prescription drugs downers, and alcohol. Now, 4 groups seems like a lot, and you may only follow 1 group, just specific to your needs. So this is kind of an extreme case. So more likely your groups are going to be low in number. Your members might be high, depending on the activity level of the members and their content and the things that they're saying that interest you. So that's a real quick personalization overview. And if there are questions, you can always go to the forum and click on the membership section here and add a topic and give it a topic name. Say you have questions about, blocking a member, then you would just go ahead and click that topic name and just go ahead and type in your question. How do I then you can do a create of that topic, and then it automatically subscribes you to this particular topic because you're creating it. So you're in your email subscription, you would, if you've checked the box, you will get an email, or you'll get an actual mail or message when you log back into your to your membership here. You can see you've successfully created a new topic. So now it'd just be a matter of a few days or a day or two, and we will be monitoring the forum for any new topics, questions, to reply back. It's important that one other point, and then the total recovery community is where you would actually communicate with other members. So, for example, this is the recovery community, and we've got the groups here that we've generated, and we can generate more as time goes by. If more members are seeking information on certain topics that are not included as part of the community, we can always add these groups, so you can follow one another. So this is an example of alcohol. There's looks like a pretty decent conversation thread on alcohols, and as you can see, John here, that's my login here, John Quick, has set up his profile to follow alcohol, and you can always go in and update and unfollow this group. So here's just an example. You've got quite a bit of conversation around the alcohol. You see kind of the conversations. Here's a really deep conversations. You can actually drill down and look at this whole conversation just by clicking on the view all 7 comments there. So this is just kind of a way to see what's going on. If you want to post to this alcohol group, you can type in your comment, your question. There's different types of posts. You've got comment, you've got a question, suggestion, and answer. So if you see something that someone's asked a question and you know the answer, you can type the answer in and click answer and hit share. And once you hit share, as you can see, it shows up in a different, it gives it a legend of answer. So you can see comment, and you see down here answer. So these are kind of helpful to know, okay, there's a lot of comments, but where's the answer? So this is nice. You see this equal sign that gives you a good visual indicator that if you're looking for an answer to a post, then you can drill down and look at these legends or these icons that tell you. So here's a question: how serious is alcoholism? Well, you had an answer here. So you had a question, and then we have the answer. So this is kind of an overview of personalizing your experience, your membership experience, and we'll get into more as we go forward. But this is the end of video number 2. Take care.